Hi everyone, welcome to Eden's Secret. So I hoped you enjoyed my day in the life videos, and what we've got here is, it's good old Battenberg again. I've struggled a little bit with my new mould to get my embeds in neatly, but it still looks okay. So we're just going to cut it. I just want to check the size of these slices. There, that's a little bit small, and that one's a little bit small as well, so I need to make them a little bit wider. And this literally does just smell of marzipan with cake notes in it. That's better. 159 grams. It's cutting beautifully. I just made this last night before I went to bed. I unmolded it when I got up this morning at 6, and I'm cutting it now. It's actually 25 past 11 on Monday. And I'm doing a lot better with not getting holes in my soap now as well, which I'm really pleased about. And I think it really just, for me, it is about whizzing, you know, with the blender far too much. If I do it, you know, I'm always in a hurry, so I'm always trying to get my soap to trace as quick as I possibly can. Which is no good. I've just got to learn to be patient. And do stirring, you know, stir it as well as whizzing it or blending it, whatever you really want to call it. I've also done the colours are a little bit brighter this time as well. I'm just going to get a cloth. And the reason, I've dropped it back in the sink. The reason I want a cloth is because I want to wipe my blade after each cut, just to stop this happening. If you don't wipe your blade, any colour just sort of collects on here, which I can take off, but I'd rather not have to do that. So I'm just going to wipe my blade instead after every cut. This has always been a good seller for me, but you have to like marzipan to like this one. If you don't buy it. See, I cut that and I forgot to wipe my blade. So I've done it again. And that just shows you the difference. This is the side I cut with wiping, and this is the side I cut not wiping the blade. Just saves you a bit of work later on. Yeah, I hope you noted my bulletins about scammers. There'll always be scammers out there. When I had the shop, especially when I opened my first shop, people would always come in. Oh, we're having a raffle at such and such. Can you donate a prize? And of course I'd say yes. But it happens so often you start thinking, I literally just can't keep doing this. And then you start to think, for all I know, they might not even be having a function. And then I started thinking, so what can I do? Now, if you have a shop, if you've got a shop, I'm sure you're already doing this, just say to the person, have you got any identification? Have you got any posters for the event that's taking place? That's the first way that you can check. But it was funny, it used to happen more around Christmas time for me, and I started thinking, gosh, are people just walking in here so they can get some cheap Christmas presents, well, free Christmas presents. So now, whoever contacts me, whether it's for a charity or event or anything, I will always ask, right, where's it being held, what date's it being held on, and then I'll get in touch with the school or event to find out that it is legitimate and ask who their point of contact is for the raffle prizes, and that's a way that you can protect yourself. And then I hope you read all my other points about scammers and what they'll say. You know, they'll use people like me and say things like, oh, me and Karen this, me and Karen love that. And you haven't a clue. You know, I didn't have a clue that this person was doing that behind my back until the soapers started contacting me and saying, you know, do you know this person? So, of course, I don't want anyone to lose a sale, but also I don't want you to get scammed either. So I would say, well, yes, they have bought from me, but be careful. You know, never, ever, ever send anything out without payment, no matter how much they pester you. And again, the scammers will pester you and email you and message you 10 times more than a normal person would, because they know if they put pressure on you, you're more likely to feel bad and send out without payment. Just please don't ever do that, no matter what they say. And sometimes they'll do it with e-checks, you know, pay you an e-check through PayPal, you send out the order and the e-check bounces. Just again, wait until the e-check's cleared. So here we are, back to my super bright Battenberg. It's a bit too bright. Don't know if it'll fade, I doubt it will. But it doesn't discolour at all, this soap. It's not a grapefruit fragrance, but I did notice that they are selling off their Battenberg scent. Discontinuing it. So there we go. This is Battenberg cake, and just in case anyone hasn't heard of that, it's a cake that literally looks like this. It's a cake that is literally looks like that. It's got the 4 pieces of sponge in the middle, and then it's wrapped with marzipan right around. It doesn't have a topping like this, it's smooth all the way around. But that is what Battenberg looks like. So there you go. Hope you like this one. I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye for now.